Hi there, it's Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable pinwheel box. I originally saw this idea on a fellow demonstrator's blog, the infamous Dawn Griffith, and this project utilizes the envelope punch board, and it's super easy to put together. Inside this box right now, I have a little container of embellishments. It's a perfect size for those. Great way to gift to friends. Or this also fits a yummy Reese's peanut butter cup. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side. We are going to use a piece of paper that measures 6 inches by 6 inches. This beautiful paper comes from the Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper. And we're going to use the envelope punch board, which if you don't have this tool, definitely add it to your list because there are so many things you can make with this project besides envelopes. Obviously, I'm going to show you one of those different things you can make with this project. So we are going to line this up at 2 1/4 and 3 1/4. We're going to do punching and scoring at both of those score lines. So 2 1/4, punch and score, and slide it down to 3 1/4, punch and score. And we are going to do that all the way around. Now all the punching and scoring is done with the envelope punch board. You can go ahead and put that tool away. And we are going to fold and burnish on all of the score lines. Okay, now that we've done that, you should be able to see the score lines a little bit better now that we've folded and burnished on them. And let's see if you can see. You'll see that there's a little square that gets formed, and then we've got these kind of extra pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and use the paper snips and cut those little pieces out, but also create a flap with that score line. So let me make these cuts and show you. So I'm cutting out these kind of strange shaped pieces, and then you're left with kind of that square tab. And because this is going to be a box, I'm going to go ahead and notch in that little tab just slightly, and this will allow it to give the corners a nice crisp edge there, okay? So that's one tab. We're going to go ahead and do that on all 4 sides. Okay, now we have all 4 of those tabs created. Now I'm going to bring back another tool, the Simply Scored. Again, this is one of my favorite tools. All right, so we're going to line this up in the corner here, and I'm actually going to score at the 5/8 inch mark, but only down to where it stops right here, this intersection right here, okay? And we're going to do that all the way around. Again, 5/8 of an inch. Okay, now those are all done. Go ahead and put away the Simply Scored. And we're going to fold these backwards, fold and burnish. All right, the box is starting to come together. Now what we're going to do is add adhesive to all 4 of these flaps. And for purposes of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Fast Fuse. You can certainly use tear and tape or the multi-purpose liquid glue. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere those tabs, lining up those edges to give us a sharp corner there. Again, that's part of why we notched in those tabs so that we're not going to have any paper sticking out. And those are just going to look really nice and sharp. All right, there we go. So it's just about ready. And I'm going to go ahead and put my little goodie inside there. Let's go ahead and put some embellishments in there. And we're going to go ahead and do this clockwise. So closing these clockwise, and then then you're going to tuck the last one in, and that gives you that little pinwheel shape. Super cute. This would be perfect just the way it is right now. I'm going to add a little bit of embellishments to it. We're going to use our double-stitched ribbon in Daffodil Delight, which coordinates with this paper. And I'm just going to create a little bunny ear bow here. Go ahead and make 2 loops. See my little bunny ears? And then tie those in a knot. And then I let the side go there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna zhuzh it a little bit, make it the size I want it to be, and also tighten it. So just zhuzh it a few times. There we go. Go ahead and cut the ends. All right. There's our sweet little bow. And then I punched out or created a little tag that says thanks a bunch. And this stamp set is wood words. So thanks a bunch. And the coordinating framelits are the wood crate framelits, which let me show you what they look like. This makes the wood crate, but then there's some additional coordinating shapes that go with it. And this little tag die came with it. Very sweet little tag. And we are going to go ahead and, using a glue dot or a series of glue dots, I'm going to add that tag to the underside of that bow. So just going to pick up a glue dot here and just at a little bit of an angle. Okay, because we're going to adhere that to one of the flaps right there. Now what I like to do to get the bows to stay in place is I use 3 glue dots, one on the back of the knot, and then one on either side of the loops. This just keeps that bow in place without sliding around. And I'm going to actually open up this flap to give me some room to pinch down those glue dots. All right. So the trick here is this would be the last flap that we're going to close. So we're going to go again clockwise, and then I'm going to go ahead and tuck in this last flap. Just makes it easier when we've got those little embellishments there. So there it is, a super sweet pinwheel box, quick and easy to make. Thank you so much for watching this video tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel. And I'd love for you to visit my blog, thepaperpixie.com. There's an option to subscribe so that you'll receive email updates each time I put out a new post. Thanks again for visiting. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.